the record on. I think you people also have a record button. I do not know. Kshetra, Kshetragna, Vibhaga Yoga. Nature, enjoyer, and consciousness. So the question is, if Bhakti is a culmination of the Bhagavad Gita, why is the Jnana present in the last 6 chapters? In truth, actually whole Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti because great Lord is speaking to his Bhakta. So he'll speak Bhakti only. But the first six chapters discuss how to achieve Bhakti through work, and last sector how to achieve Bhakti through knowledge, and the middle 6 is Bhakti itself. Okay. 12th chapter, Krishna explains how he personally delivered devotee from the cycle of birth and death. And now Arjuna wants to know how to surrender to Krishna. So therefore, through knowledge to surrender to Krishna. So Jnana has its use in assisting us to surrender to Krishna. So there are 6 questions by Arjuna here. See how beautiful the whole Vedic knowledge is. You do not know this actually, a privileged part of a great culture. Whole Vedas is question answer, question answer. Whole Bhagavatam is question answer. Bhagavad Gita is question answer. And Arjuna is asking 6 questions here. Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetragna, Jnana, Geyam. 6 questions is asking. So here it is. Oh my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti and Purusha and the field and the knower of the field, knowledge and the end of knowledge. Blessed Lord said this body of Son of Kunti is called the field, and one who knows this body is called the knower of the field. I want to know this body is called the knower of the field. Okay. Now this is very easy. Kshetragna. So first thing Krishna says, I am not the body, I am the knower of the body. This requires little contemplation. You can understand. You are getting help of the most intelligent person, Krishna. And by hearing him, you also become intelligent. More intelligent than so-called big Nobel laureates and jokers. You become more intelligent. Yasyasta buddhi kunapeti dhatuke salidrik the Bhaumaji yat tirtha buddhi salilena karhichet janesha vignesha saeva gokara yasyas buddhi kunapeti dhatuke. I don't know why one line is not coming in my mind now. So the point is that if somebody thinks this body made of Tridhatuke, made of Kapha Pitta Vayu Kundu Ayurveda, if he's that, he has the intelligence of an ass. So they may be very celebrated, Nobel laureate, but Krishna is giving them degree of an ass. They can take that certificate also, ass, signed by Krishna. If you cannot understand, you're separate from the body. So that's a sign of intelligence. But you have to hear from an intelligent person. You hear fools, you also get confused. So that is the first knowledge given in Bhagavad Gita. You are not body, you are the owner of the body. You are the knower of the body. Kshetragna means technically the knower. Just like you enter a garden. You're not the garden. You are the knower of the garden. You are seeing, oh, mangoes have come up, some vegetable has come up, grass has come up. You're watching. You are not the garden. You are the knower of the garden. Little intelligence is needed for that. But somehow Kali Yuga, we don't find intelligent people. Therefore, most of the people think I am the body. Like a dog. Dog also feels he is the body. So after that is Krishna says some very interesting information in the second shloka. What is that? Kshetragnam chapi ma vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetra kshetragnayo jnanam yattat jnanam matam mama. This kind of pronunciation any one of you can make. I don't want the classical singer to what do they need? You can sing simply. I tell you, all the kirtan I do, all shloka chant, consciously do it simple so that anybody can do it. Other people get scared. They'll learn 5 years of Sanskrit or 10 years of classical music. Not needed. This is Sanskrit. You can chant it. Kshetragna chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. Cha. Here by one character cha, because knowledge is more important than all these ornaments. One character cha, Krishna turns around the table. One character cha, that's all. That is Krishna. He says not only you are the knower in you are the knower in your body, I am the knower in all the body. Kshetragna Cha, I am also. Kshetra means the field. Kshetra, know the field. Cha, I am also the knower. Mam, sarva kshetreshu. But I not only know about your body, I know about all the bodies. Kshetra jnana, and understanding this body and the knower of the body, that I call it knowledge. Now you see there are 3 stages of consciousness you have. 4. Today a lot of learning is there. If you want to make notes, you can make notes. You learn a lot of things today. There are 4 stages of consciousness. One is called deep sleep, where Atma is not connected to anything. Next, it is connected to the mind, that's dreams, and the fellow is dreaming all money, woman, oh, what you cannot fulfill in the daytime. Paramatma gives you another kind of movie, it shows you in the nighttime. Everything in the control of the Paramatma. But then you still have some level of decision making, even though intelligence becomes very dull in the dream time. We sometimes do some mistakes in the dream time. We don't do in the daytime. I sometimes joke, what you are, that you see in the dream. What you want to be, that is the day. Because daytime, we suppress our emotions. You know, sometimes when somebody is made to drink, he starts shouting, singing, he loses control on himself. So similar dream time, your intelligence becomes dull, you lose control on yourself. Therefore, sometimes pray to Narasimha Deva, let me not do any sinful activity, my Lord, in the dream time. So this is dream, and whatever you're dreaming, and there is some level of degree of freedom always. You can get up from nonsense dream always, some level. Somebody said to become an animal. Somebody said, no, you don't become almost, not fully. Animal means he has no control. He sees the sense object and he runs. So is it that the dream time you're also like an animal running after sense object without any control? To some extent, not fully. You still have your intelligence alive to some extent, but less than the daytime. And then, so when the Atma gets connected to the mind, that is, we say, is Swapna. And they're not connected to anything, that is Susupti, deep sleep. These are all technical terms, need not be learned. Jagriti, you're awake. Atma is connected to the body and mind also, external world, that is Jagriti. But beyond that is Turiya, when it is connected to the Lord. That's the best stage for the Atma, and it becomes exceedingly happy. Sure. So here Krishna claims, I am also the owner, knower of all the bodies. So that's easy to understand. A farmer knows about his field, but the king knows about all the fields. All the fields belong to him. But you may be owner of your field, but legal terms also, king will be the owner of all the fields. Then Krishna says, Rishibi Bahuda Geetam Chandobhi Vividhe Pratak Brahma Sutra Padaschaiva Hetu Madhuri Vinishitam. He says, this all knowledge that I am telling you, Arjuna, is also given nicely in Vedanta Sutra and very nicely presented with the reason to cause and effect. Now I'm going to explain you something which is called Panchakosha. So some other names also in the chapter in the purport for this. Brahmapuch, something like that. So the lowest kosha situation is called Annamaya, similar to one more diagram I had built separate previously based on body, mind, senses. Similar, exactly, things are similar. The lowest stage of consciousness, if I get my food, my day is done. That's all. He eats his food and then he sleeps. He has nothing more to do in life. Then pranamaya is slightly better, where not only he secures himself also, locks his door. Not only like those poor laborers walking, and they sat on the railway track and train went over them. You saw that 12 laborers die. Very, very unfortunate. I feel so pity. Because Atva Annamaya Pranam, let me secure my life, understand something little more than just food. And my children's life I secure, have some money. So then the person thinks life is successful. And then he starts Manomaya. Start speaking nonsense. Because if these two things are secured, people act as something very big. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Then Annamaya, Pranamaya, Jnanamaya, and then after that is Vijnanamaya. Vijnanamaya means able to separate body from the soul. So ordinary jnana, blah, 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 people say, like first Arjuna was speaking in the first chapter, it's like mano jnanamaya only, blah, 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 blah. This will happen, that will happen, blah, 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 blah. Like the same TV newspaper, blah, 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 they're speaking. And we are fools, we are listening. Why we should waste 1 second? We should be very intelligent. Never hear all this kind of jokers. Okay, minimum you need 5 seconds. What is the news? Okay, this. What the use? Today here people die, tomorrow there people die. Today here bomb blast, tomorrow there bomb blast. What is there to hear? Same news every day. They say, sometimes they tell me that what are you doing, Swamiji? Same thing you're chanting, Hare Krishna, same thing every day. I said, yes, what are you doing? Say eating, sleeping, what else in your life? You're also repeating the same thing. But you get no happiness, but I get happiness. That's the difference. Simply wasting your life. Vijnanamaya means after all this so-called knowledge, it comes to real knowledge and understand Vishesha Jnana. What is Vishesha? Vishesha is I'm not body, I'm soul. Therefore, I told you, whenever I go to school, college, first thing I convince them that they are not sitting in Vidyalaya, they are sitting in Avidyalaya because there is no Vidya, no Jnana actually taught there. Simply ordinary Jnana, how to bend iron and steel, and they think that is Jnana. That's foolishness. That is skill, not knowledge. Knowledge begins after you understand we are not body, we are soul. Therefore, Veda means knowledge. Vigyan, Veda, same word, Vidhatu. And when you understand not only I'm not body, I'm soul, which you become very peaceful, you understand the pleasure of serving the Lord, that is Anandamaya. So Annamaya, Pranamaya, Jnanamaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya. So the 5 great elements, false ego, intelligence, unmanifested 10 senses, the mind, the 5 sense organs, desire, hatred, happiness, distress, aggregate, the life symptoms, conviction, all these are considered in summary to be the field of activity and its interaction. Field of activity and its interactions. So these are 24 elements first discussed. Now start counting. Anybody will count the 5 great elements. What are the 5 great elements? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. The 5 great elements. Then after that, mind, so can everybody understand? These are the 5 great elements. And then false ego is ahankara. I am the enjoyer. Then intelligence is also functional. Determination, discrimination, they're different from the mind. The unmanifested, that refers to the unmanifested mental energy, pradhana. The 10 senses is input and output. 5 for input, eyes, nose, tongue, ears, skin. You get input from this. 5 output, mouth, hand, leg, anus, genital. 5 ways you can give output to the world. The mind, most difficult to control, another sense. The 5 sense objects, the eyes needs rupa, ears needs shabda, like that. So these are 24 now. 5 plus false ego is 6, intelligence is 7, unmanifested 8, the 10 senses 8 and 10, 18, the mind 19, 5 sense object 24. These 24 elements are what the field, Kshetra, is made up of. Kshetra has been analyzed and broken into this 24 elements, all systematic. And my interaction with this 24 elements sometimes become desire, sometimes hatred, sometimes happiness, distress. This all goes on. Done. Now Krishna says 20 qualities you need to develop if you want to invite Krishna to your house or your heart. If you want to develop spiritual knowledge, developing spiritual knowledge is not less than inviting Krishna to your house, because there is no difference between Krishna and his Krishna knowledge. So what are these 20 qualities? That is the discussion now. Amanittam adambittam ahimsa shartim ardhavam acharyopashanam shaucham sthairamatam vinigraha indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshanam asakti anavishwangaha putradara grihadishu nityam chamasa samachittattvam ishto Ishto papapatishu mai chanannaya yogena bhakti abhyavicharini vivikta desha sevittam aratir jana samshadi adhyatma jnana nitvattam tattva jnanartha darshanam Etad jnanamiti protam ajnanam yat ato anyatha. Actually, every slide, my website is at the bottom. I don't know, still you cannot catch it. Every slide, can you see that? ISKCONMangaluru.com. I keep it every slide. Okay. So there are 24 elements. Humility, not to be anxious, satisfaction, being honored, very nicely defined. Look at the definition. Not be anxious to a satisfaction of being honored. It's like an appetite, unconscious appetite. Not easy. I remember this, like in a big temple, sometimes we are walking, and because I'm aged now, so continuously anybody says, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. And unconsciously I start drinking that. That becomes my daily food for the mind. If we don't hear 150 times Hare Krishna, we feel, what has happened? Why? You feel very frustrated. Your mind develops an appetite. So not anxious to have a satisfaction of being honored. Very important. Particularly army people, they go to the office, they don't look at it, but that salams that they're getting, they start drinking that. When the mind start drinking that honor. So the humility, it will spoil, it will make you proud. Pridelessness, similar, understanding you are not the body. For what is the pride? It's for something else. Non-violence, ahimsa. Our Prabhupada gives a very nice definition of this. Look at the definition, everyone. Unless one elevates people to spiritual knowledge, he's practicing violence. Not that physically, he's not taking that into consideration. Tolerance, practice to bear insult and dishonor from others. Simplicity, straightforward, can truth to anybody. Accepting a spiritual master, very important. Without the guidance of a teacher, you don't learn any subject. Cleanliness, bathing, external, chanting, internal. Steadiness, determined to make progress in spiritual life. Self-control, reject anything unfavorable of spiritual advancement, control the senses. Renunciation of sense objects. So we should see that these elements are properly automatically when you keep chanting, you become purified, this 20 will develop. But you can also consciously put an effort. Renunciation of sense objects, not get to unnecessary demand, gratified only. So like this, there are 20 qualities here. You can go through them, and these qualities you should cultivate. Unalloyed devotion service, Ananya Bhakti is very important. Now Krishna, after telling the field, that's Kshetrajna divided into 24 elements, how to actually acquire knowledge. Now Krishna wants to talk about Paramatma. That is the main focus now. Sarve Indriya, all Paramatma totally controversial because it is totally spiritual. Sarve Indriya Gudabhasham, Sarve Indriya Vivarjatam. What is all this? He is the source of all the control of all the senses, but at the same time, he doesn't have any senses. He doesn't have any senses, doesn't have material senses, has only spiritual senses. Asaktam sarva brikchaiva nirgunam gona bhaktovati. Asaktam sarva brikchaiva. He is not attached to anything, still he is the maintainer of everybody. Nirgunam, he has no qualities, but he has control of all the qualities. What is he? No quality, he doesn't have material qualities. Krishna has only spiritual qualities. This is the Paramatma, talking about the Paramatma seated in the heart of every living being. The supreme truth exists both internally, externally, the moving and non-moving. He is beyond the power of material senses to see and know. Although far, far away, he is also near to all. Supreme truth exists both internally. This is the same thing repeated. He is the source of light in all luminous objects. He is beyond the darkness of matter, the unmanifested knowledge. He is the object of knowledge. He is the goal of knowledge situated in every verse heart. There's a field of activity of the body, the knowledge, and the knowledge has been described summarily by me. Only my devotee can understand it thoroughly and attain my nature. So summary, I have explained everything to you. This. So now this is very important. In the picture I have shown you is actually the two birds. The body is compared to a tree, and there are two birds sitting in the tree. One is the soul, one is the Paramatma. And their functions are different. The soul is like in the tree, jumping and trying to enjoy all the fruits of the tree. So trying to use the body for various kinds of sense enjoyment. That's symbolizing the bird running in the tree and searching for fruits. The other bird is watching what's going on. He is not interested to this silly fruits of this world. Okay. And the noble has been summarily described by me. Only my devotees can understand this thoroughly and attain to my nature. Material nature and the living entity should be understood to be beginningless. Their transformation and the modes of matter are products of material nature. Their transformation modes of matter are products of the material nature. You see that the living entities are changing bodies one after another, going from one body to another body. And there are 84 lakh species. And you can see this happening. And the modes of matter are products of material nature. Nature is said to be cause of all material activities and effect, whereas the living entity is the cause of various sufferings and enjoyment in this world. You see, the person is cultivating unwanted desires and then becomes a pig. Next slide. It is his mistake. The living Purusha Prakritisto hi bhungte Prakritijan gunan karanam gunasangvasya sadasa janma yonishu. Living in material nature follows the 84 lakh species. He meets good and evil among various species. Okay. Upadishta Anamanta Cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara Paramatmeti. So, there are 84 lakh species. Depending on the kind of desires you cultivate, you get different bodies. Upadishta Anamanta Cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara Paramatmeti Chapi Yukto Dehe Asmin Purusha Paraha. Yet in this body, there is another transcendental enjoyer, the Lord, the Supreme Proprietor, who exists as the overseer permitter, who is known as Super Soul. So there is another. So again, re-emphasizing that not only in the body, there is with the Lord Supreme who exists as the overseer permitter, who is known as the Super Soul. Okay. Okay. Another transcendental enjoyer, the Supreme Proprietor, exists as the overseer permitter, no Super Soul. Super Soul sits in the body, does two functions. He's overseeing everything that's going on and is sanctioning. Okay. One who understands this philosophy concerning material nature, living in interaction mode, is sure to attain liberation. He will not take birth here again, regardless of the present position. So some perceive, how do you perceive Paramatma? You perceive Paramatma by meditation. Some people try to see Paramatma, the same Paramatma you're talking about today. Some by cultivating knowledge, some by activities. Again, the best thing is actually you can perceive the Paramatma by hearing about him from others. Because their tendency to hear from authority, they also transcend the path of birth and death. O chief of the Bharatas, whatever you see in existence, both moving and non-moving, is only the combination of field of activities and the knower of the field. Okay? Whatever you see. So what you are seeing is the field and the knower of the field. When you see the super soul accompanying the individual soul in all bodies, you understand that neither the soul nor the super soul is ever destroyed, actually sees. Okay? So you see that. So there is a knowledge of super soul also. So there is this chapter has knowledge of the field, knowledge of the knower of the field, and knowledge of the Paramatma, which is residing in everybody's heart. That's what this chapter is all about. You are knower of the body, the Paramatma is knower of all the body, and some characteristics of the Paramatma, which are definitely beyond the Atma, accompanies all the living entities and all the bodies. One who sees the super soul present everywhere in every living being does not degrade himself by his mind, that the approach of the transcendental. So once you know God is present everywhere, you do not make a mistake. Because see, When parents are present at home, we don't do any gadbad. The same way, when you're aware, you cannot hide anything from the Lord. You don't do any unwanted activity. Okay. This is very important also, the body. We are just like this is very interesting for so many of you. Now, the situation is like this. You're sitting in the body, you're driving this vehicle, Lord is just watching what's happening. And you have your own eyes. You don't need the eyes of our button eyes. You can see directly. But you are locked to seeing that TV. You don't have to see the TV. You can actually see independent of that. You don't have to hear what the body is bringing the sound. Soul can hear independently. And much better it can see, much better it can hear. But presently it's locked in the body and limited. Many people find this picture very interesting. Okay. O son of Bharata, as the sun alone illuminates all the universe, so does a living entity, one in the body, illuminate the entire body by consciousness. One who knowingly see the difference in the body and the owner of the body can understand the process of liberation from this bond and also attain to the supreme goal, and done. Hare Krishna. See
Hare
our
Krishna,
website. Somebody
Prabhuji.
went to some other website and
Hare
made
Krishna.
the donation to that website just now. And then, true, I wrote very clearly, no, it's called
Hare Krishna
mangaluru.com,
Prabhuji.
not mangalore.com. There are 3 ISKCON temples in Bangalore. It was very clear. I do not know why they do that. Every website, every slide on my website is there, written. Every slide is called mangaluru.com. Even in the course, when you're registered, you go to that website. Every day notes you read in that website. It should not be difficult. Okay, no problem. It's our branch only. You write to me the detail and write a letter to them also. I'll correct it. It can be transferred. Not a big deal. Okay, chalo. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can you just some more elaboration on those koshas?
Just wait. Somebody just made a mistake. I have to just. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
I want some more information about those koshas.
Oh, Kosha, you liked it?
Yes.
That's all. There is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. There is different stages of consciousness. So please be careful. This is, it has happened previously also. Simply, we have to do all the botheration of writing to. We have 3 ISKCON temples here in Bangalore. So they donate and then they don't. For me, they donate here. For them, they donate here. Don't do all this, please. Be patient. And website, every slide, the link is there. You have notes, please note down the link. It's called mangaluru.com. All your notes, it is there. Don't just hurry up and write wrong. And then you make a khichdi, then, unnecessarily, then accounting mistakes you have to do, transfer it already, we have to do all that work. So anyway, it's all ISKCON we can do, but please be careful if you do that. Only there are 3 ISKCON different temples, and all ISKCON temples are independently maintained and managed. Okay, done. They're doing good work, no problem. So now what we need to do is that understand some of the things from the class. Which is the thing you wanted to understand today?
Koshas.
Panchakosha. Panchakosha, you liked it very much.
Yes, yes,
Easy.
Prabhuji.
It's easy. You see, the minimum is Annamaya, where you think about the food. I got food and I am happy. And Pranamaya is next level. You become very happy. Not only you get food, you secure life. Jnanamaya is your more better because you start now philosophizing, because once your food is done and your life is secure, then people, they think the life is achievement, some level achievement, and they start having some silly philosophies. Manomaya, it's all from their mind. Vijnanamaya is actually now they're taking the knowledge from the Shastra, and the real spatial knowledge starts at Vijnana. And Anandamaya is the happiness you feel in relation to the Supreme Lord. So can you see that Annamaya, Pranamaya, Jnanamaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, the different stages?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you elaborate on 20 qualities that one should have to receive Krishna?
You want?
Yeah, I want that slide also.
Oh, sorry. Again, mistake. I was not sharing the screen when I showed this. Okay, now let me just finish the Annamaya thing. Here it is. Can you see this, everybody? Annamaya is
Yeah,
my
but
food
not
is secure. My food is secured. I am happy. Correct? Many people are at that level. More than that, they don't want anything in life. A little bit, at least secure a life also, no? Prana. Lock the doors. Your family, yourself. Some people can't even manage that much. Then once the life is secured and I got a good house and I have food, money, then I think life is successful, and as people become great wise men. Then the Jnanamaya is that people start speculating. Then Vijnanamaya is that people, they have, special knowledge. And then Anandamaya, the happiness of spiritual life. Okay, so Vijnanamaya means you understand we are not the body, we are spirit. So, okay. Yes, so 20 qualities are not very difficult to understand. Humility, we should be very humble, because one is going above another, going bigger. You can read in the purport. Prabhupada explains very nicely in various pages the whole thing. Pridelessness, he gives you deeper one paragraph for each quality and explaining. Non-violence, he explains in a unique way. You should not arrest somebody's spiritual growth, because you're not body or spirit. So where is violence? There can no violence. Violence is not to obstruct somebody's spiritual growth. Tolerance, to bear the insult of other people. Simplicity, we should be very simple and straightforward. No duplicity. Accepting a spiritual master, that is essential. Cleanliness, bathing, and internal, external steadiness, determined to make progress. Self-control. Renunciation of sense objects. Absence of false ego, anahankara, perception of evil. Detachment, be steady to ready to sacrifice everything for Krishna. Now, detachment, be ready to sacrifice. No entanglement with wife, children, home. Even-mindedness, not illiterate distress, mental gain or loss. Unalloyed devotion service, that is most important. Anyone which is difficult for you to understand. The big list. Every time reading the list take 10 minutes. See, the people now you do contrary to this. I make in college a student analyze. None of these qualities are being trained to youth today. Therefore, they have no knowledge. Zero knowledge. They only know some skill how to bend an iron. They have no knowledge. To receive knowledge, you need these 20 qualities and know, but they're very proud nowadays. Young brats, very proud, therefore no knowledge. Non-violent, they're very violent. They eat meat, anything, they have no care. Tolerance, there's no tolerance. They say the average retention time is only 2 minutes. This is the tolerance they're having. Simplicity, duplicity, they speak something, means something. No, they don't take shelter of an acharya. Even the scientists, they all lack all this quality. Therefore, they have no knowledge. They may be very intelligent people, but they have no real knowledge. Intelligence is there, but knowledge is not there. Simply intelligence. Renunciation of sense object, no. Mostly people are addicted. All the so-called leaders that talk about addicted to drugs, drinking, womanizing. What to talk about them? Absence of false ego, very proud. He doesn't understand birth, old age, disease, death is the real problem of my life. No detachment, totally attached. very attached to family. Everybody needs a care, no doubt, but then we should have attachment to Krishna also. Then even-mindedness, the whole day thinking about wife, children is also not good. You should have time where you think about the Lord. You're not the body or soul. Even-mindedness, unalloyed devotion service, ananya bhakti, aspiring to live in a solitary place, detached from the general mass of people, as above, accepting the importance of self-realization, philosophical search for the absolute truth. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji,
And
I have a
24
doubt,
cat.
Prabhuji.
Yeah. Any other question?
The 24 Kshetra, what is it like? 24,
Oh.
this thing, I didn't understand.
Elements.
24,
Elements.
in order to, to do that counting. That is called that is called
Kshetra?
yeah, that's Kshetra. We are breaking Kshetra into
Okay.
4 elements. Very easy. 5 great elements. We did earth, water, fire, air, ether. We decide 7 chapters are defined. How do you say something? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Done. Also go your ahankara. That's also one kind of subtle energy actually. The intelligence, which can discriminate.
Prabhuji?
Mind is just like dislike. Intelligence separate from the mind. Intelligence is domination. The unmanifested is originally the energy is unmanifested when the creation dissolves. So that is one more thing. The 10 senses, yeah, the 5 senses of acquiring knowledge, 5 senses of output. The mind, the 5 sums of sex. It's easy now. You can count. This becomes 24.
Prabhuji, what are the symptoms of 6 symptoms of people who are have started chanting, and that it has taken chanting has taken effect on them, the purification process for a common man?
When you heard that.
I was in your Bhagavatam class, Prabhuji, but I didn't listen to all the 6. I know only first 2. I want to know the other 4.
It's not very difficult.
For a common man, not for a person who is completely into devotion service, just started chanting. And this, how do we know the chanting has started taking effect? Purification process has started.
No, see, it's not very difficult to understand these things. What you should do actually is that you should, okay. It's not very difficult to understand this distinction, but how to, just wait, something I have to do parallelly now. Yeah. So the first symptom is that when you're chanting properly, the first symptom that happens to you is that you feel totally free from all anxieties. You're free from every anxiety. That is the first thing that happens to you when you get chanting has started entering the heart. Okay, so what happens? You should get total peace. Correct?
So now what I'm doing is that I have set an alarm 4 times a day for chanting of 4 rounds, 4 times a day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So I'll make 16 rounds somehow.
Correct. So, you are managing 16 rounds every day?
Yes, Prabhu, because I have to do household work also. So I'm just squeezing half an hour. I have noted down my timing. I take half an hour to chant 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, is it chanting is equal to Shravana? Like, can we hear when we are doing any work or anything? Is that equal to chanting?
What is that?
Hello. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Is that chanting equal to the Shravana? Hare Krishna, like, can we
Yes,
put it
yes.
in a
Yeah,
record?
correctly. Okay. So first thing is chanting is Shravanam only. The first thing is that we attentively hear the holy name. Correct? The first thing we do it in spiritual life. And the effect of chanting is all your anxiety should be over. Once the anxieties are over, the second stage that happens in practice of spiritual life is that your unwanted desires start washing away. What the first thing you wanted? Six symptoms, no, that Krishna consciousness started. What is the first thing? You feel very, very peaceful.
Calm.
Yeah, very, very calm. The second thing is that your all material desires vanish. You actually start becoming a wonderful person, which you always wanted to. All of us say, I'm a good person, but you become a good person. We want to be a good person. All of us feel we are a good person. Actually, if you introspectively, we are not. Even little Rajoguna, Tamoguna makes you disturbed. You're not a nice person. Good person is not easy. Okay? So what is the second thing we do?
Material desire vanishes.
And what is the third
We
thing?
become a good piece. We become a good
First
piece.
thing is, first thing is no anxiety.
You feel
Second
calm.
thing is you become a good person. All wonderful start qualities. Why it is coming? Because of chanting, all the kachara is washing away from the heart. And originally, soul is the son of God, is a wonderful person. Unwanted infections go away of kama, krodha, he starts becoming a great person. Third thing, now he starts feeling happiness, real spiritual happiness. And the fourth thing is so much happiness, he doesn't care about moksha also now. He just is happy. And fifth thing is that he becomes very dear to Krishna. He develops great attachment for the Lord. And Lord also gets attached to that sweet devotee. And sixth thing is very rare to achieve this position. There are six things about when you begin the house of bhakti. You become a very rare person. Okay, so you want to become,
What is the sixth point, Guruji? Sixth point?
you become a very rare. It's very rarely
Rare.
achieved. I can show you.
Rare, rare about what? I didn't understand sixth point.
This bhakti, what you achieved, is very rare to get. Okay? You achieve a very rare position. This is not an ordinary position to become dear to the Lord. Very, very rare thing. I'll just show you. Don't worry. This is from a book I've taken. It's not from my mind. This is the book called Nectar of Devotion, one more book which we study. This is amazing book. I actually taught little of this book in Bhakti Riksha also. We read 64 qualities of Krishna. Can you see this? Pure devotional service, being immediate relief from all kind of material distress. Pure devotion is the beginning of all auspiciousness too. It automatically puts a transcendental plane of happiness. Is rarely achieved. Those in pure devotion derive even the concept of liberation and is the only means to attract Krishna. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
ये क्या है 6 पॉइंट्स लिखा है किधर है
So you have Nectar Devotion book. You can
पीसफुल बोला ये तो दूसरा ही कुछ लिखा है
Prabhuji, please show me the first page of this, the first point.
pure to bring immediate relief from all kind of material distress. I told you that, correct?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
And then the remaining points are developing. From that only I spoke. This is spoken. So many things are there. This book is a real beautiful science. Science of devotion.
Is this book available on in digital form, Guruji?
Yeah, all books are available. What you do? What you should do is that you should go to this place. Digital form. Vedabase. You type Vedabase. Again, I'll show you.
Prabhuji, you're not presenting.
I'm doing that. Now it's okay. Now in this you come, you see there are different books. You tell all the books. And now can you see all the books come? Locate the book. There is a book called Nectar of Devotion. Here it is. It's a very big book. It's looking all small. It's very big. And this book is sweet. Actually, I wanted all of you to get addicted to reading Prabhupada's books. So nicely he writes. And also hearing his bhajans, lectures. There is one more website, Prabhupada Bhajans, which I generally use. Yeah, can you see this? Prabhupada Vani. Full of bhajans, lectures of Prabhupada. Free site, go there, open and download and enjoy. And they have not only done that, they are done with transcript. So you can see the bhajans with transcript. Say suppose you are reading a lecture, okay, on Bhagavad Gita, and you can see them with all the kind of lectures. And
Prabhu, can you locate that song which you play just before the Bhagavad Gita class? I tried to locate it, but I didn't find it.
which group you are in?
I was there in your class in July on July 1st, and then I started following your all the classes
You are in
because you
Bhakti
told
Vriksha?
minimum.
Are you in Bhakti Vriksha?
Yes, Prabhu, I am there in Bhakti Vriksha
Which one?
class. Yeah.
That I've
Uh,
shared many times. Okay, you do one
no,
thing.
Prabhu, that name of the song, that name, particular name of the song.
No, you will not get.
Which
There
you,
are four, 5 tunes. What you should do, you write to me a mail. I'll send it to you. Okay?
okay, Prabhu.
Anything doesn't work out, the last thing is a mail. If you, which group you are in, the morning, afternoon, evening, night?
I join all the classes.
IAO, then it's not very difficult. Then you know me well. Write to me. You don't have my email ID, no?
Yes, Prabhu, I have your email ID.
Just write to me. I'll send you. Just they are all 6 MB, 10 MB. All Sangha Prabhupada, so powerful, so powerful. Okay, done.
Prabhuji,
Hmm.
Prabhuji, I wanted to know about the non-violence you're talking about.
See,
Is the
because
non-violence
why
towards
Prabhupada,
people?
there is a reason Prabhupada defines like that. One side is telling Arjuna to kill. Another side is saying non-violence is the divine quality. He himself is getting trapped, no?
Yes,
Correct? So therefore, Prabhupada
yes,
has
yes,
changed the
yes,
definition. Yeah,
precisely.
Acharyas are very clever. They change the definition of violence, not to arrest somebody's spiritual growth. So now when Arjuna is fighting on the direct order, you should have a direct order like that, not that you say, no, on the order of Krishna, I'm killing you, but I'm helping you. No. When Krishna kills somebody, you get moksha.
Mm.
So Arjuna is doing his duty on the war as against adharma. Krishna duty has to be done. And when the duty is going on the battlefield, the soldiers of other side are dying. Correct? What is happening?
Yes, yes.
All of them getting moksha. So spiritually they are being benefited, not disturbed. That's why he changes the definition. Yeah, devotees always protect Krishna.
And
Because one
does
side
it
is
have
saying I am
anything to
saying the
do with?
divine quality, other side is saying kill Arjuna. So
Uh,
what is he doing? He's himsa, no? Himsa for what? For the soul. And it turns the meaning. Yes.
And what do we?
And non-violence,
See, another thing was
has
the
it
duty has.
anything to do with vegetarianism?
Huh.
Has it anything to do with being vegetarian, advising people to be vegetarian?
That always,
that
we
it?
always see, Mataji, what happens? Now you are at home, you are cooking for so many people. There are children also. It's a situation of Mataji is not easy. Yeah, I'll tell you that my 26 items, I tell you. So it's not easy as a man. Men will say, from tomorrow I'll not eat. And there's nobody on their head. Ladies, there's so many wrote to me, I don't want to eat, but I have to cook for that husband. He wants to eat. What can we do? Sometimes for children also cook. They don't want to eat, but children are demanding, and nowadays, okay, other days you could say you want to eat, you go and eat outside. But here, what to do? Because outside nobody can go now.
Yes.
But it is as far as possible avoid non-veg is very, 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 very inauspicious. Because poor fellow,
So
helpless
the
person.
non-violence, yeah. Yeah. So the non-violence Bhagavan was talking about is about distressing other people, or is it about
Yeah, definitely you gave inconvenience,
vegetarianism?
no? Somebody is living in a house, he broke his house. See, suppose you kill a goat to eat the goat. You broke his poor fellow's house now. You gave him inconvenience. The soul has to now look for another body. And in that body, he's actually in animal life, you are going something known as experiential learning. Okay, na? So you are undergoing that experiential.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
But
Thank you, Prabhu.
You understood? Say,
but
what's
Prabhu,
there is a purpose. Say, if I'm living in a goat body, the certain kind of pleasures I'm getting exposed to, and I go through some learning through that. Okay, na? Yes.
Yes,
but Prabhu, for the
Thank you.
chanting to take effect, we have to follow the basic 4 principles of devotion. That is no meat eating and the other 3. No intoxication,
Yes.
Uh,
Chanting to take effect, we should follow. Yeah, see what happens. Sometimes these things cannot be followed in the beginning. So we said keep chanting. Just like you have a wood and it is where you bring near the fire, the wood become dried up also. Correct? Burning is only dry wood. So you will taste the happiness of spiritual life only when your life is pure. When the life is not pure, you don't taste the happiness of spiritual life. Okay, makes sense? So we don't say stop chanting. Suppose somebody is drinking and cannot give up drinking. Continue chanting. Slowly you'll get the strength to throw that, because once you experience higher taste, then you can give up this lower taste. Okay? Makes sense? No. See, Prabhupada went
Hare
to
Krishna,
America, did
Prabhuji.
6 months of our Acharya did not tell the 4 regular principles. 6 months. He only to be kirtan, people are coming to the program and go. He didn't give Diksha to them. But they're coming to the program going, he was silent. What were they? They were coming boys and girls in pairs mostly, and the way they, way their habits, you could see the silent. Was making the chant. That's why it needs a lot of maturity and power to turn around people, isn't it? Correct? You have to tolerate. If you tell all the no's in first day, the person will not come to you again, isn't it? What do you say? No means no, no, no. If I tell you all the list first day itself, so you joined the course, Gita course. So you should not do this also. You should not do this also. Otherwise, don't come for the class. Only one person remaining. That's me in that. Oh. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We have come for knowledge. When people understand knowledge and they feel some spiritual happiness, therefore we say not only you chant Hare Krishna, you also follow some rules, regulations. Then you feel real happiness. And then automatically give up all the bad habits. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I have a small question on the Bhakti Vriksha. I see 3 days classes, 1:30 in the afternoon, weekdays.
That group wants 3 classes. Other groups I gave only 2. But
No. So my question is that will get over fast and this will take longer time, like the way we do 18 classes
No.
at a stretch.
No. We discuss more things there. True, that is always ahead of others. That group is always ahead of others. It's ladies.
Okay.
Ladies afternoon time they find it more free, so they come for that, and they are always ahead of other groups.
So 3 days class, 1:30 to 2:30. It will be.
Yes. It discuss a lot of things here. Not only Bhagavad Gita, we discuss Bhagavatam. It's a very nice group, and I think the biggest group.
Okay, then I think I should go for that.
Anyone, whichever. See what happens.
Because I don't want to miss. If we miss, then we can join the evening class, right?
You can.
If by any chance afternoon, if we get missed, then we can always come to the portions.
You can join all the 4 classes.
Also, I know. So at times, 1 or 2 days I miss the afternoon.
But there is slight phase difference in them, because I told you the afternoon little ahead of others. So
okay. You will be behind, lagging behind. Oh, okay. Which class you must go? Okay. Right. I will.
See what I did,
join.
Mataji. I would have given only one time. But one thing is that I don't want book groups to become very big. Even then, they are all tending toward 200 to 50 now, even in spite of that. But not all the people come. At the end, there will be 50, 60 people are serious. Some people simply register, but they're not serious.
Can I know approximately how long will this go, Bhakti Vriksha?
Bhakti Vriksha is an encouragement program. It's not time bound like this program. I keep encouraging. I have Bhakti Vriksha means I have 6 standards set in front of you: Shraddhavan, Sevak, Sadhak, all the standards are set. And I encourage you to take exam for that and go higher and higher.
Okay.
So that is how I do. But I don't push somebody today. I keep teaching you Gita. I keep teaching you Bhagavata. Now I'll be teaching you Bhagavad Gita on advanced level in that course. For some people, and that go very fast. So Bhakti Vriksha is more of an encouragement program. It's not a daily program. No? Weekend.
Yes, it is weekend only. Yes.
And I tell you the different standards. See what happens. Philosophy is one thing. Practice standard is another thing. Some people, philosophy though, I can put a bound. All of you, this Gita will be taught in this. But Bhakti here, that is not, the practice is not being discussed, only some philosophy. Bhakti Vriksha is not like that. Not only philosophy practices. I want to know whether you're chanting Hare Krishna. I want to know whether you have given up non-veg at different levels. Somebody can say, no, I don't want to, I will practice whatever I do, but I just want to come. But come, no problem. So I separate the teaching and the practices in that. So people who take up higher level of practices, they will be going to the levels higher and reaching the level which we call a Diksha. You understand? Diksha? Right. Initiation. So actually, this will prepare you for a Diksha, naturally. But it's not compulsion. But standards are you will be raised to a standard at which, if you want, you can take even Diksha and ISKCON. You are ready. You have all the practices, you know. That's why what I'm doing at temple, you'll be doing at home, all the practices. Getting up in the morning, chanting holy name of the Lord. So many things will gradually get. So these things, I don't make it force. At a person at his own convenience can take up. Some people from first day, people chant 16 hours, they start observing Ekadashi, they become one day. Some people do like that. So why make it slowing down? Wait now for 1 year, you will get it. Correct?
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Balaji, what is Diksha? I think you know better than me, Balaji. You know Upanayana? You know, you will not believe. Upanayana and Janayu. In North India, we call it Janayu, and South India, we call it Upanayana. That happens once in, for only people born in Brahmin families. ISKCON, we don't care for that. Some people in Bangalore say, how can you give Diksha to that person who is born in not in a Brahmin family? I say, we don't care. And you can get lost. Do what you want. You cannot stop me. 2-3 years, somebody is so pure, getting up 4 o'clock morning, chanting for 2 hours Harinama. What do you say? Vipin Chauhanji, Mataji, should we stop? No, we should not allow anybody to stop. When our Acharya Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada was, they gave Diksha to people who are not from the Brahmin families, but after training, no standard compromise, rather better than so-called Brahmins. People closed the temple when he went to Darshan Vrindavan. He didn't care. They even threw stones at him. He didn't care. What is good is good. Once he had decided to give shelter to somebody, we should not care. Isn't it? How ISKCON movement would have grown. Only from India, we have to take pujaris to preach or do. What is so special about these pujaris? Look at their life. Isn't it? No special about this birth Brahmins. We can create. Anything can be trained.
Even
Yes,
women
children.
can get a Diksha. Prabhuji.
Yes, that is another revolution of ISKCON. Other organizations don't give women Diksha. We give.
Yeah.
Not only Dikshas, in other parts of the world, we give the altar also to the Mataji. If you go to ISKCON, any temple, and see the Aarti, you will see women doing Aarti. And women do when they're their nature, they are best decorators. They do very good job on that. And what to do? They have the men and women both join in equal number. No? What engagement? We have to have in other parts of the world. You will not be able to believe we have brahmacharini ashrams in America, Europe. We cannot stop them. They are equal in every respect. They are totally anti-cultural, so only men. But boys and girls cannot live together, separately they live, and they cannot have no relationships. That all rules are implemented to maintain the purity of the ashram.
Women being given opportunity is really wonderful, Prabhuji.
Equal,
It's really wonderful.
Equal by the Acharya. Only thing, women need little protection because they're physically little weaker, so that ISKCON takes care for the brahmacharini ashram. They need little care. Correct? In India, oh my God, in India, many times it does happen. Girls come, can I join? We cannot allow. Society will do tandav. So we are very careful. We don't allow them to join full time as young girls. We say you join as married. So some brahmachari, some brahmacharis get married, come as a married, but don't come as a single woman. Because society said, so aap log ladkiyan bhi rakhte hain. This is the problem of this country. Stuff. But other parts of the world, people don't make fun of girls like this. Particularly in Europe and America, they have given equal privilege. Italy, outboard society. Suppose somebody courts like that. There was one girl student, and she wrote to me, the husband beats her up. I said, my God, you should do what I should do. I said, do one thing. You should call the police. This is not tolerable. Nobody can beat you. So she said, my God, in America, this is very serious. So he beat him. In front of the children, he beat her. What she did, she just informed a neighbor. Whole neighborhood came. Their rights of women are more honored in that way. They were blasting. You touch her, you beat her. She's an animal or what? He was like that. And finally, unfortunately, the marriage broke. But, look at the situation. So there, if you say women will not give ashram and men, they will protest outside the temple, you're discriminating. It's a different country. So, but at the same time, checks and balances, we could accommodate that, and it's going well, going very well. And girls, all the paintings you're seeing, ISKCON painting done mostly by the girls. What to do? They have time, and they are always, ladies are more artistic. And look, those paintings have made millions of devotees. Just by looking at painting, people become, isn't it?
So in India, women can take a Diksha and be in family.
Yes. We're not allowing them to, just like I joined as a brahmachari, left everything. In India, we don't. Baba, Not only that, you see the reality. Father and mother, तो लड़का itself इतना तमाशा करते हैं, लड़की के लिए तो लेट जाएंगे घर के बाहर. Government will come and put a lock in our temples. So we have to be sensitive to the local culture. We cannot. So what we do is that we tell those girls to wait, and in congregation there will be some boys who don't want to join, but they are doing a job, they want to get married. So we just say, see, you all work out, anybody works out with anybody, so they might get married that way. Also, what happens, girls have to have a married life generally. Boys can remain brahmachari. Eventually, girls better to get married because she needs protection all the time otherwise. And then when you're married, you have children. So it's always good. One person is doing a job. It's good. Otherwise, you borrow money from the temple, which is embarrassing.
Prabhuji, I had a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is regarding the effects of chanting that we are telling. Now, you mentioned about 6 points. I could not note down all the points. Can you please repeat that?
Nectar or devotion.
First was anxiety.
Okay.
First you said anxiety goes away.
Okay. Number 1, you have no anxiety chanting. The first thing that you have got chanting. Number 2, total purity.
Yeah. Unwanted desires go away.
All the mind becomes very calm. Second thing.
Yeah.
Because all unwanted qualities and desires go away, you become a wonderful person which you want to be. See, all of us say, I'm good. We all feel I'm good. Actually, we are not good. We disturb other people today. So you actually become good. People say, you're such a nice person. They all like you.
The third was transcendental pressure, you said.
Spiritual happiness. You feel so much spiritual happiness. And then 4th.
What is the 4th one, sir?
You don't
Fourth I did not note
moksha
down. 4th
now.
and 5th I did not note
You
down.
don't want moksha also now. You want to go to, you are happy in Krishna service. Okay? And Sayuja Mukti, I'm becoming one with God, you're not interested. You want to go to join Krishna Leela. You're not interested to become one with God.
That is 4th. Don't want Viksha. And the 5th one?
5th one is that you develop great attachment to Krishna.
Okay.
And 6th one is that this is what you are getting is
A very rare position is achieved.
Yeah, you see that this book I'm showing you. This is chapter 1.
Yeah.
And in the chapter 1, you can read in detail about this. What I told you is a short, but you like to know about this in detail, correct? Can you see this?
Yeah, yeah.
Immediate relief, beginning of all. Read in detail. Nicely you can read. And you attract even Krishna. Correct? Sit and read. The full chapter is there explaining this. Oh, this is, you start reading this book, you read the whole book. Amazing book on science of devotion.
Okay.
Written by a great acharya called Rupa Goswami, who's our preceptor, disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All these books are written in Sanskrit, proper translated to English.
Prabhuji, by chanting.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, by chanting, I've just heard somewhere that it will pass through all the chakras, 7 chakras. Is that?
That doesn't matter. Don't worry. All chakras Krishna will take care. We as bhaktas are not interested in any gymnastics. We want to serve. This chakra, that chakra, you chant, automatically it will happen. This is more of Patanjali yoga, chakra business. Correct? Meditate and don't worry. You chant Hare Krishna, all chakra will just take it.
Hare Krishna.
I tell you what it is. Monkey holding the child and the cat holding the child. You heard about this? It is different.
Yes, yes.
Monkey means the monkey holds on the back of the mother and mother jumps into there. That is your Jnana Yoga path. Bhakta path is the cat mother holding the child. Totally under protection of the mother. Yes, Tanamai, 26 elements, one more time. Okay. See, I did how many times? They want 26 elements. Okay. You all can see? Here it is. You make a list now. Tanmay, ready? 5 great elements, that is earth, water, fire, air, ether. 5. False ego, ahankara. 6. Intelligence. 7. Unmanifested, that is called pradhana. 7. So 5, 6, 7, unmanifested. 8. The 10 senses, 5 for input, 5 for output. 18. The mind, 19. And 5 sense objects. Eye, ears is shabda, tongue is rasa, Sparsha, like that, 24. हो गया?
Prabhuji, when is children's batch starting? Children's batch.
Children, they are doing exceedingly well. There are more than 500 children they are having.
Yeah, my son is interested. So what are the timings and when is the batch starting?
Yes, let me talk. I tell the name also of that lady. Her name is Shobha Mai Mataji. Okay? Write to me mail. I'll give you the link also. You can directly talk to her. She is very nicely organizing. With Oman, actually sitting in Oman. From there, she's organizing. She's personally a very good teacher, but she's also a good Kannada teacher. So she has too much load. So she's assisted by 4 or 5 also other devotees. She's already reached 500 students. And if I have all these batches from 7,000-8,000 people, if I ask, they will be huge. Okay? Hare Krishna. Okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have one question. Yesterday, as we read that the deities are similar to mailbox.
So?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Deities are similar to?
Mailbox.
Ah, yes. It's because when you put a letter in the mailbox, it reaches, no?
Then, Prabhuji.
Authorized deity. Not every dabba it will go. Only authorized dabba, if you put it, go. Suppose any dabba on the street, you put it, no. It has to have post box dabba. So similarly, deity, when they're properly installed and worship, it goes to the. So properly installed means the main thing is with love. Love you offer anything to God, it will go. The letter will go.
My question is this, Prabhuji, that a spiritual master is, according to me, is important than with whom we can compare. Like if deities are mailbox, then spiritual gurus are?
No, no, no. वो एक चीज को कहाँ ले जाओगे? वो mailbox का एक था, उसको don't stress too much. The idea was just proper says that just to make us understand. Deity that actually not connection. Deity itself is the Lord. Okay, just to make us understand, it's saying you put a letter in a mailbox, it reaches. Similarly, when you worship the deity, your prayer reaches the Lord. Okay.
Prabhuji, Guru is also a person who take us on that path.
Yes. Yes. अभी वो गुरु का चीज धीरे-धीरे reveal होगा. I actually want you to get fixed on the holy name now. Slowly, slowly. Give me time. And that's why Bhakti Vriksha is there according to their capacity. As their different levels of commitment they take, we guide them accordingly. Right?
Okay, Prabhuji. And
okay,
one more request.
Now it's very simple. Acharya Prabhupada is a simple thing. He's the Siksha Guru for the whole movement. And you read his books, understand, chant Hare Krishna.
Okay, and one more request, Prabhuji, that what is called question you are sending. So is it possible that you send it in morning?
Okay, we can improve that. We can improve.
Because I am getting this in afternoon and in evening time I get less time. So
no problem. We will do that. Before class itself, in the night we can put the questions. Okay, generally what happens after class we put now. Okay. And also things are a little disorganized. Now my Bhakti Vriksha, you be part of that. Actually, a lot of devotees in Bhakti Vriksha are coming forward to help. When I started this, I cannot believe we are 3 of us and 10,000 people. We didn't sleep for 4 or 5 nights. We don't know what to do. How are you going to do 10,000? We don't even know which platform to use. We don't know about Zoom. We were just day and night working somehow to fixing a platform. Then I called up my colleagues like this, who I know, my students. They were in different parts of the world, and to how to teach them. We were every night, whole night we were making the presentation, first batch. This presentation made actually 2 months ago, the first batch. And then the morning presenting, hardly no sleep. How we did 18 days, we don't know. And then we did back to back 4 batches. Now we have a lot of people. I myself having 600 people who say we can help you, like you are coming. So we can now organize much better. So it can be all this why I have to do. Somebody else can do. Correct? And the quizzes can be vetted, improved, made very beautiful and a good experience.
As yesterday, Prabhuji, you have done, you posted in group in morning. I am in 3 to 4 group.
Yeah, we will do that. We will do it sometime. It just happened accidentally. We can do that. What your input I'll take. The daily by night itself, we can put the quizzes before the classes.
Okay.
Okay.
This Bhakti Vriksha classes, it will be for 1 hour or more than that?
1 hour.
Guruji?
Same standard.
Prabhuji?
More than 1 hour is difficult.
1 hour?
More than 1 hour is time.
Okay.
We, instead of having 1-2 hour class, we thought we will have 2 days, 1 hour class. And very pleasant. You will have, see, just like you are having a very nice set of devotees here. Those who are not interested, they have run away. After 2-3 days, you saw that. Sudden for 350, 150, 100, people run away. When Bhakti Vriksha, are still better people are there who are more interested, correct? So they're a very good group. You'll get a very nice set of devotees. And Jindagi mein kya hai, achha sang mil jaye bas, correct? We make very good friends.
Prabhuji, this Saturday, Sunday morning 5 a.m. batch will start.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, it's there. We come.
5th September will start.
Don't worry. We will welcome you with beginning. They're all waiting for you. They're telling you go through again. Don't worry. We are with you.
Okay. So on the 5th, we will start on the 5th of September.
Yeah, we come. Because before this course gets over, I always make it like that. We get connected. Otherwise, once we get disconnected, we get disconnected. See, it's like this. We are used to something, it just continues. Once it stops, it's difficult to start it again.
That's true. That's very
And just like a field is there, you're walking every day. When you're walking every day, the path is formed. You don't walk, again the grass grows. Then it becomes very difficult to see the path. So once some habit is formed, let us, before it goes away, that habit, like every day giving 1 hour, connect to the next stage.
So that also, in case there is any, any interruption, then I can attend some other batch.
Yeah, 4 I can give. All are same teachings. So you can choose which is convenient timing for you. So because some people are living in America, some people are in India, some people are not free whole day, they're only free early morning time, 5 o'clock, just imagine. Some people are coming afternoon, and some people say come late night. So I think with the 4 batches, one of them should fit for anybody. And we should now reach around 250 in each batch, register. So maybe out of registration, only 50% will come. That is the.
So through this link, once we are on this WhatsApp group, we will get registered.
Everything is there in that admin. Yeah, that's the registration. No need to do anything.
So I just have to link up to that WhatsApp group and then
just click once over. And there you have friends. You can see the group admin messages will be there, and the group messages will come, which I don't put here. I'll put there. So.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. For which Bhakti Vriksha class, like talking is going on? We are in just like in this Gita class, and after this Bhakti Vriksha class, or they are talking about another class, Guruji?
No, the same. They're talking about Bhakti Vriksha class.
Okay, but
Bhakti
after
Vriksha is continuation of what you studied in Bhagavad Gita. See, why I call it Vriksha, there is a reason for it. Bhagavad Gita, you get a seed of bhakti. After hearing Gita, yes, Krishna is my Lord, let me serve him. That's the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. After that, you put a seed on the ground and you want to sprout the tree. You want to put water on the tree. Okay? Then you put water on the tree.
So we have to join again, again Guruji, for Bhakti Vriksha, or in the same group, this will continue?
No. This class where you're seeing new people will come now. The next batch will be coming.
Okay.
At morning 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and evening 7 o'clock, next batch is coming now. From you all who are there, those who are interested, will shift to Bhakti Vriksha. You understand? Another group.
Okay, Prabhuji.
You can stay in this WhatsApp group also. I have no problem. These groups, let it be there. I never delete any group. But you shift to Bhakti Vriksha groups. Among, say, there are 150 people here. Say 70, 80, 90, generally 50% is always the formula. Really interested, I want to continue the studies. So then you join Bhakti Vriksha groups. And there, what happens, there is a people are collected from last 3 groups. You have 4th group joining. Very nice set of devotees.
So how we will join, Prabhuji, after this?
Just one link, you have to click on the link over, that's it.
Where is that link, Prabhuji?
On a WhatsApp. You don't have that link?
No, Prabhuji, I don't have.
You write to me, and Namadas, you write to me.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, tell me, Mataji.
Yeah. I'm also looking forward for Bhakti Vriksha. I really enjoying your lessons, very well structured. And one day I want to listen from you about Brahma Samhita.
Oh, it's a very sweet book.
Yeah.
But you come to Bhakti Vriksha, there you put a request. They're all devotees group. So, okay, one day we do Brahma Samhita, we will discuss. I'll teach Brahma Samhita.
And one more suggestion, Prabhuji, when people talk in this, ask questions and all that, when they raise the hand,
Yeah, I can do
if
more
there is-
systematically.
if there is any volunteer to sort of, send one by one, like, so
Yeah,
everybody
I can do that. I used to
hands.
do that previously, but now we have become more.
For you, it is. If you have a volunteer who can do that, that will
That's
be
okay.
everybody will get a
Okay.
chance. Thank you, Prabhu. And Prabhuji, why are you standing? Yesterday also I wanted to ask you.
Night outs are going on.
Huh?
When you feel sleepy, it is better to stand. Yes.
Yesterday also I was feeling very odd, sort of. Throughout the class you are standing.
No, it's also sometimes I'm sitting since morning. You get tired of sitting. It feels better. Yeah, generally Vedic culture. See, modern day culture, when I go to colleges, you have to stand only. They don't, the teachers sit down, they find it very strange. They rather remove the teacher's chair from
Even
all
I was a teacher in my profession.
You've
We
seen that?
always stand and teach.
Yeah. And
But
Vedic
here,
culture, no, a teacher legs are paining and all children are sitting in the chair and sleeping. That's our culture. And Vedic culture is reverse. Teacher is made to sit in asana, one shishya will be doing fan, correct? And another will be giving water, we're putting garland on him. What a culture. Respect.
And one last point, Prabhu, Zoom is the most user friendly. Please do not change
See,
this.
I always.
This is the most user friendly.
know,
Other apps and all
political-
that we have tried. Nothing is as good as this.
See, we have to be realistic. Last time I was now India, China, again a problem started. And
Oh,
when
that
they
will
have
be there.
problem, they don't want to go and fight there. If I go no, can volunteer and fight, they want to fight with us by using Zoom. Because there is some Chinese link because the person was born in China who made this Zoom company. He's an American citizen now. And but still, we have a lot of pressure.
Not only Zoom, we will be using so many Chinese things, even our mobiles and all. We have.
People are calling me because why you're using Zoom. Okay, I said, wait a minute, which mobile you're calling from? Xiaomi. Is it Indian or Chinese? Chinese.
Yeah.
Throw it on, throw.
This is actually very silly of people to say that.
Anyway, the point is this: we should not be insensitive. We are living in our country. We cannot be insensitive. And I shifted for 2 batches, but it became last batch when I had it. I had people who were Zoom, the team bomber. They were landing it and blowing on the mic. And I could not, I mute him, he runs out, comes back again and does the same thing. And so many classes just got stopped. Here what happens, suppose somebody is doing 1 second, force mute, and I can skip. And no chatting, the team, there was no chatting. Without chatting, it's like you're handicapped, to some extent.
But if you have somebody to let people in.
No, this is auto in. Auto in. And that also I put auto. Otherwise, lobby you have to keep doing on and in, out, in, out.
No, that way the security can be taken care of.
Little.
If you give
See,
all of us
all along, we can have registration more strong. The website itself, they register. We can do so many things. But this all was done by few of us youngsters. Other boys, I'm an old man. Very simply. None of them are software engineers. Just somehow the website was made in 2-3 hours. All done, tuck, and it's functioning. We are having few thousand visitors every day, even to the website. But only thing, little confusion comes for people because in Mangalore itself, we have 3 ISKCON centers. So there is ISKCON Mangalore, Mangalore ISKCON. Now, how do I open an account? I made ISKCONmangaluru.com. So that is another. So people get confused, ISKCON Mangalore. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Same institution, but we have 3 independent units. Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji, we'll take leave now.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
I'm muted. Yeah, muted Mataji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, Mahalakshmi. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I'm having doubt regarding these Bhakti Vriksha classes.
Why?
You have put a message in the WhatsApp group, na?
Yeah. You select which is convenient timing.
Actually, there is Gauranga, Vaikunta, Krishna Chaitanya, all this comes under Bhakti Vriksha or
Same,
other
same.
topics?
On the Bhakti Vriksha only, they only wanted to name. I said, okay, do Namakarana of your group. So they made a name.
Acha, okay.
They all
You
selected.
have,
There's still more we can do. Govinda, Gopala. They just selected some name together. They voted and they had the Namakarana of their group and they're very happy. So Goloka group class is there today. And they feel as if they've reached Goloka.
so all these are group names.
Group name. So it's good.
Oh, I
Group
thought-
name means we can identify easily.
Okay, Prabhuji. I thought all these are some topics.
No, not topics.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. चलो हरे कृष्ण वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णव नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण